Hello everyone, Kayvon's here, and today I'm gonna talk about the feminine fragrance from the house of MDCI. In niche part of perfumery, it's very rare to see feminine or masculine fragrances mostly because they leave it up to you. So there's no classification by gender for the perfume, so they are unisex. They are, variable for both men and women. So it's very hard to find a feminine niche fragrance these days. It's a countable percent. The house of MDCI is an exception in this case because most of their fragrances are classified by gender. So CO Sun, a very prominent and a very bold feminine fragrance, is one of them. In Japanese, CO Sun means madam butterfly or Miss Butterfly. The perfume takes its name from a piece of classical music by Giacomo Puccini, and it's an opera, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's an opera. And the perfume is a part of a collection inspired by a journey on the ancient Silk Road. The major road that longed from east to the west, and it was used for trade between the two continents. So this is the first one, start of a journey from Japan. And it's made by Cecile Zarokian, the famous independent perfumer that is well known for her works for niche fragrance houses like MDCI, like Pure Distance, like Jovoy or Jovoy Paris, like Evo de Parfum, like Jacques Fat and Masque Milano. Zarokian has a very special taste in spices. She delivers the spices very good, very perfectly, and furthermore, she is very successful. Her perfumes are very successful in terms of longevity and projection. Coming to the house of MDCI and their feminine fragrances, they are kind of timeless classics that could be worn 100 years ago and can be worn in 100 ahead. They're timeless, they're multidimensional, not related, not obsessed with the fashion and the trends of today, and they're just classics, simple and obsessed with beauty. So let's check the notes of CO Sun. Top notes of this fragrance are lychee fruit, and ginger, grapefruit, yuzu, and lemon. And middle notes are cherry blossom and peony flower, if I'm saying it correctly, peony flower. The base notes are musk tea, cedarwood, and goyak wood. The opening is lush, fresh, crisp, and let's say springy, juicy, yummy, fruity floralcy. It's a very young, very feminine, absolute feminine fragrance that gives immediate impression of a sunny day in late April or May on let's say it's a cherry blossom landscape in Kyoto, Japan. It's a very Japanese fragrance. In the first layer, I certainly get ginger, lemon, and kind of maybe aquatic type of citrus, and peony flower, and kind of blossomy. Yeah, it's blossomy, but I'm not sure if it's cherry blossom or something. It's totally blossomy and fruity blossomy, and I hesitate to say there might be rose in it. I'm not sure actually. I guess of the smell. It's so familiar. It reminds me some type of roses in May, in a spring after rain. There's a kind of very fleshy, fresh rose, not dark, not oriental. It's very fresh, it's very light, and weightless. About half an hour passed over application on my wrist, and I have here on my wrist, let's say, slightly dark, intoxicating, and very exotic fruitiness that I guess it must be lychee. Well, I have never tried, I have never tasted the lychee fruit. I have no idea what is the olfactory profile of this fruit in reality, but I have tried many different fragrances with lychee included in their composition, and to be honest, Xiao Sun is the sheerest one and the clearest one, because it stays natural and it stays, let's say, realistic. This fragrance has also a woody base that is not overexposing like in masculine fragrance, that it stays feminine. It only pushes up the fruity floral side, and beside all, forget about the lychee, cherry blossom, woodiness, peony, flower, everything. There is a way of marvelous tea fragrance, tea smell in it. I mean, I'm a tea type of guy. I have many different types of tea in my kitchen, and this tea in this fragrance makes me want to drink it up. I mean, this is a way of, let's say, springy type of tea that you want to drink in a garden in a post-rain afternoon in May or April. In one word, Xiao Sun is liquid poem. This fragrance is magnificent. It's actually very simple. It's not complicated. It's not unfamiliar, as I said. It's not over edges. It's totally simple. It's totally quiet, handy, and quite verbal. And as I mentioned, it's quite powerful in terms of longevity and sillage. And let's talk about the feature of this fragrance. Look at this pinky color. Let's wait. I optimize it here. Look at this pinky color. It's very unique and very light, and special pink juice that is unique in MDCI fragrances. No other MDCI fragrance has this paint, has this hue, let's say, this color. I love this color. And there's also a tassel here with pearl-like stone and beige and gold strings over here, and the cap is simple, golden. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for other fragrances and other videos. See you next time.